Hello, myself Vinayak R. Bildad. Today I am going to teach synthesis of chlorophyll A in a easy way. Actually, when we go for a theory exam, the synthesis may come for 5 marks and it's too lengthy if we go on solving and it's a time consuming. Let's make it short and precise. So, to understand the synthesis looks difficult, but if we understand the synthesis, it is quite easier. So just to understand the synthesis, you should remember the main structure of chlorophyll A. Now I will explain you the structure of chlorophyll A. Now, this is our structure of chlorophyll A. Each beta position, now you can see there are basic structure you should know. The basic skeleton contains 4 pyrrole nuclei. Each pyrrole nuclei has one CH3 group, and each pyrrole nuclei has CH3 group at beta positions. See, this pyrrole ring has CH3, this pyrrole ring has CH3, this has CH3, this is having CH3. See, all 4 are having CH3 group at beta position, and all 4 groups are having different groups in the beta positions, other beta position, that is CH double bond CH2, one is CH C2H5 is there. Here a 5-member ring is attached. Here CH2 COO C20H39 is there, and each pyrrole ring are connected to each other by a alpha position. This is alpha position. They are linked to each other by alpha position. If you know the structure of chlorophyll A, it will become easier. Now, to find out the starting material, I'm going to divide this structure into 4 parts. So how to remember the starting material? This structure we are going to divide into 4 parts. This is one part, this is second part. Then later we do the condensation of these 2 parts and we'll get 1. Then this is third, this is fourth part. Then we'll do the condensation of these 2 and we'll get a part 2. Then condensation of this 2, this one part and this one part will give you the structure of chlorophyll. Okay, let's begin with that. So now you remember this part. Now first I'm going to do the synthesis of this part. So this is one pyrrole ring which has CH3 group at one beta position and ethyl group at the other beta position, and here the other pyrrole nuclei is having CH3 group and CO group is a 5-member ring is there. This we need to synthesize later. Okay, just remember this. Now I will start with the first stage. Yeah, now if you see, this is our first reactant and this is second reactant, which has, I told you right, it should have CH3 C2H5 and the other one is having CH3. Here we need to introduce 5-member ring. So at present we'll take it as a COET, and other thing remains same. Here this will remain, this will be this much only. Here 2 alpha positions are substituted by CH2Cl group, and here one alpha position is substituted by C double bond C CN group. Okay, CN twice is malonitrile group. Can be using malonitrile we have introduced this functional group. So when you treat with HCl, it's a condensation process. So condensation of A and B takes place and everything remains same. Just you need, once you know these 2 structures, you will go on writing easily. Nothing you have to do, just write it as it is. Just connect this to this and everything remains same. Understood? Now next step again, no changes, write everything as it is. This COET group I'm getting this is converted to C double bond O OMe group, and this group is converted to an aldehydic group. So that is the only change. So when we come from this step to this step further, here at the alpha position I'm going to introduce this part. So this you should remember again what we are introducing. It is very easy. C double bond O CH2 COO CH3 group, which we are going to introduce at alpha position. So this Cl will go out, this carbon will get a positive charge. Here this is hydrogen is going, it is getting minus charge, so this will attach here. So see this C double bond O CH2 CO CH3 at the alpha position. Now this one only you can take it as a 1, or if you want to increase your step further, you can H2S in C6H6 and CH3OH. There is no much change from this stage to this stage. Only the C double bond O is converted to C double bond S group. So this is your structure 1 which we have got. Okay, this is one part of the synthesis. Now the second part is, so first half of the chlorophyll structure we have synthesized. Now second half. So further, the two pyrrole rings on the other side, which left hand side. So one pyrrole ring is having CH2 CH2 COO CH3 group where pyrrole ring has to be attached. This is CH3 is common here, CH3, and where vinyl group is there, that is CH double bond CH2, where I am writing it as a CH2 CH2 NH2. So when I do the condensation of C and D, okay, C and D, now the alpha position is again I am substituted by aldehyde because I need to do the condensation of C and D. So because of this CHO there is a condensation and other things remains same, and along with that I am just treating with H plus, okay, H plus. So when I do the reaction with H plus, that is acid, quaternary ammonium salts are formed, NH3Cl minus, N plus Cl minus, okay. So this is one step, so where N plus H is formed and NH3 plus is formed. So this is a condensation process. Further, when you treat with NaBH4, this double bond is just reduced. That's it. Double bond is reduced and you will get structure 2. Once you complete the structure 1 and 2, nothing, just you have to go through the further process. Just you can write if you want 1 and 2. For your understanding, I have written the whole structure. In the exams and all, you can just write 1 plus 2. Okay. Now this is our second product, and this was our first product. Just do the condensation. What will happen? Here C double bond S H is there. Even you can stop this at the earlier stage also. Okay. So if you have not written that stage in the first step, that is this one. If you have taken this as 1, just write C double bond O here and do the condensation. Here it will be linked to the alpha position, and here just you see here, just concentrate here. The upper part is very simple, just you are connecting this with alpha position, and below what is happening is here C double bond O is there, right? This C double bond O, see here, just look into my finger and here pencil COOMe. I will just introduce from here CH3 COOMe. Then the other part is C. This is double bond O, which is connecting to this one, and after that C double bond O, what is there? CH2 CH2 CO CH3 is there, and here as it is again further. So this is one product which we have got. When I treat with acetone and N2 in atmospheric pressure, that is nitrogen, what I will get is, so same structure. So the 5-membered ring is formed. Here it was C double bond O, CH2 CH2 CO CH3, right? So here CH2 CH2 CO CH3, a 5-membered ring has been formed, and here NH2 is converted to NHAC. Now in every step you just need to remember what is getting converted to what. So if you remember that, then the synthesis will be very easy to remember and very easy to understand also. Now in next stage what I am doing is just, now what is my aim? Convert. Now here 5-membered ring is there, that I need to introduce on this pyrrole ring. Here I need to introduce pyrrole ring. Here I need to introduce NH2. So first what I will do, I will here I need to introduce vinyl group. So first what I will do, I will convert this group into vinyl group. So my one aim is done. One target is over. So I have converted this CH2 CH2 NHAC into CH double bond CH2. So one target is over. Other things remains as it is. Other things remains as it is. There no need to do any changes in the structure. So this is getting converted to CH double bond CH2. Other things remain same. Now ozonolysis. See, whenever we are doing any ozonolysis product, wherever there is a C double bond C, so that will get oxidized to C double bond O and C double bond O. Okay, two ketone groups are formed. Similarly, after ozonolysis here, see this double bond breaks. Now just concentrate on this part where my pencil is there, and my concentrate on my finger and pencil. So here see this one C double bond O, this is double bond is getting converted to ketone here, and it is COCH3. When we come from this side, here it is C double bond O, there is nothing is there, here hydrogen is there, so it is hydrogen. So and other things remains same. Now further, when you treat with NaOH, the only one group has been removed. This group being unstable, this group is removed from the structure, and other things remains same. Now further, when we go to the next stage, just you need to remember what changes is happening in the structure. When I go, this is removed now in this stage to this stage. Now here aldehyde group is there. Now when I come from this stage to this stage, just I have done the introduction of methyl group, that is treating with diazomethane. I have been introduced a methyl group and COCH3 group. So this aldehyde group is getting converted to CH2COCH3. Now almost our structure has come. Just I need to introduce one 5-membered ring and here a pyrrole group. Now what will happen? Just remember, Here C double bond O, C double bond O, OCH3 is there, and here CH2 is there. It has a acidic proton. When it goes out, see here, I've shown here. This is C double bond O, OCH3. OCH3 goes out, CH2 is there. This will give a proton and it will become a minus in presence of base, and there is a 5-membered ring formation takes place. So almost we have got the chlorophyll structure. Now this structure is known as pheophorbide. To make it a chlorophyll, what we require is we need to introduce a chlorophyll and we need to add a magnesium in this. So when I add pytol, just there is no change. Everything we keep it as it is. COOCH, this COOCH3 is getting converted to C double bond O, C20H39. This C20H39 is nothing but it is a pytol group. Now it is pheophytene A. Now just we are one step behind. Just we are going to introduce magnesium in the structure. When I introduce magnesium in the structure, we get our main structure, chlorophyll A. So this is what the synthesis which we have made it easier. So if you like it, like the video, and if any corrections are there, please let me know. Thank you very much.